And you're going to get justice if anybody was like blocking your career path or trying to convince you to change your career. Because remember, they're trying to get you to cross over to something else. They're trying to get you to go backwards or go do something else that benefits them. And that's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do. So this whole reading is about people who have spent their life or their time trying to destroy your rhythm, your pace, where you're going in life. And with the closure, this is them like feeling like all you ever do is close up or close yourself off to them. You know, you always go through this closure um situation, this closure situation where you're not afraid to close doors that should have never the fuck been opened. Okay, you're not afraid to close doors that don't benefit you. You're not afraid of that. And because we have courage here, you're not afraid of that. They know that. But this is like something that has helped your career, knowing when to let go, knowing when to move. And for the career, it is on going with the flow, with the glow. So with you not going with that flow, like I said earlier, going against the grain, that has helped your career, or it has helped your mental, your mindset. Because a career oriented person and a person who's looking for a career business, you have to have a strong business mind, a strong business etiquette. Because sometimes you have to like allow, like in order for your career to fully blossom and grow, you have to do things different. Everybody's selling something, everybody doing something. What is different about you? Straight up. Everybody doing it, everybody selling it, everybody talking about it, everybody moving the same way, everybody. So when it comes to having a career, it got to be something that sets you apart. And that's what we said in the beginning, there's something about you. It got to be something that sets you apart to actually get your career off the ground. And this career that you're going for does not involve these type of people who want you to do what they do. This is a career that you feel is special to you. This may be a career that nobody knows about. This may be a career that you once forfeited. This may be a career that you felt like you had to do on your own because nobody was understanding it. But those people wind up being successful because they stand firm, back to here, standing firm on what they believe. Now the justice is coming in for you when it comes to these people who have played games with you, but you bring justice anyway. These are the justice is now they have to transform and they have to go through a rebirth in order to get to you. So it's like, I'm only doing this to get to you. Only doing this to get to you. But they have to get to you now because you closed the door. So it's no longer you trying to get to them or cross over or take the bait looking for them. This is them now looking for you. So these cards are in reverse as far as going, crossing the bridge and going with the flow and having a spiritual authority because they feel like they were left behind in a sense for you to move forward. Like you left them behind to go on with your life. And they feel like the justice would be them. The justice is them getting their life together to be back in acquaintance with you. Remember I said they want your attention emotionally to get back that connection with you that was lost due to their negligent behavior or due to the fact that they just weren't keeping up with your pace. I just feel like they weren't keeping up with your pace. And it's like you never want nobody to slow you down. I don't think you ran away from them or you just was like, she's a runner, she's a track star. I don't think it just was you were motivated. You might have been more motivated than people in your life because remember we got history and we got career. You have been more motivated even if you weren't doing anything or you actually didn't put the pedal to the metal. The motivation was there. That's why I said career. The motivation was there. The inspiration was there. That's right here. The inspiration was there. Oh, it's right here. The courage was there. The need to close things out that was not going to help you stay motivated was there. The vision was there. All this stuff was there. All of this stuff was there. It's something you had to discover. All of it was there all along, but there were people who were pulling you different ways emotionally or trying to get maybe under your skin or just doing things to get you to focus on their motivation. But the justice is now these people actually have to grow and they actually have to change and they actually have to see themselves for who they are and they have to see that it was them. Because remember, the upheaval is right here. It was them the whole time. The self-destruction, the destructive. This is double upheaval. The fuck? This is after you transformed, you went through some more shit. Then you had a rebirth and went through some more shit. This just sounds like somebody who you trans. I don't know. Okay, this just sounds like they're continuously going through the destruction that they may have put you through, or the destruction that they are trying to pull you into because they want you to go with them. And this could be because they didn't take your advice and listen to you on what you said. That's why they're going through all this. It's like I told you what the fuck to do, or at least tried to help you figure it out. But the justice is now they see that you were right. They may have thought that what you were saying was useless at one point. Because remember, this is a useless because they're like, this person don't know. They left from their right. So how they going to tell me anything? But that's because they wasn't humble enough to understand that you did carry that wisdom. You have the wisdom card. Where is it? That you did carry that wisdom. I think it's over here. Yeah. It's right here on this part right here where you changed your life. You had that wisdom and you were able to build on the wisdom that you had. This was the mystery. So you may have a wisdom that other people don't understand just yet. Wisdom is not always seen when it's still it's not always seen right away. And sometimes it's taken for granted. You know how they say, what's the thing they say? You got like an old person. Because old people or a lot of older people are wise. So with you acting like a mature, this is for people who you probably never, people always thought you were older than what you were because of the wisdom you carry. It's like you don't even sound like you this age, that age. People used to always think I was older than what I was. But that's because of the wisdom that you carry. But that's good for like your career path, or that's good for like where you're going. But the mystery still remains that they didn't know that there was wisdom. They thought there was just like old folklores. You just talking about old folklores. Like that's what they thought. But there was actually wisdom. They thought you was just talking like your grandma, or you just sounded like your grandfather. But no, there was actually your wisdom that you carried or that was handed down to you. So nevertheless, we're going to end this reading, but just know that there are people who are trying to like make you take the bait as far as crossing over to what they're doing. This may be people reaching out to you saying, hey, can you work with us? Can you do things this way? You know, be mindful of the fact that you have your own goals, you have your own take on things, and you have your own responsibility to yourself and the things that you do. And that has nothing to do with their alignment. And it's not messing up their alignment or anything, but just know that if anybody tries to either curse you or make you feel bad for not taking the bait that they want you to take, you're going to always get justice. It's a revolving door that you're going to always get justice, but it's also one of those things where you have the power within you to, like, your clapback game is strong. It don't matter what they say. Don't matter what they do. Your clapback game is strong. And so know that if they get offended by you saying no, or they get upset by you not doing it the way they want you to do it, you can do what you want to do because you have that secret power. But nevertheless, just know that some of these people, like a lot of these people, have good intentions. They just don't know how to get to you. They don't know how to seduce you into doing it their way. Listen, I'm just looking at this like, why they want you to do it their way? That's the whole thing. Maybe they don't want you to have your own career. This is like you got to be a part of our franchise. You know how you franchise a business, so it's not really your business. You're a franchise of somebody else's business. They want you to franchise your business with their business. Hey, that's all cool and dandy, and I have nothing against that. It sounds like some fucking cooperation shit. Cool, we all need to cooperate. But because you have your own wisdom and your own mystery, your own insight, it's not really something that it feels like you should be doing at this time. It's like, give me a minute, let me think about it. You know what I'm saying? If they get upset by you taking your time to think about it, then you know they weren't for you in the first place. But it's like, don't rush into franchising with somebody else or being a part of somebody else's business, because your career or what you have on your life is different. It's inspirational. The way you move, see, inspiration is on dance. So that means the way you move is inspiring to other people. Even if it don't inspire these people that's trying to make you take the bait, they might not even understand none of your philosophy or your inspiration. Who gives a fuck? It's for certain people who have not been able to move, people who have not been motivated in a while, because these people are just sitting here. When you bring about whatever you bring about, you inspire them to live again, to dream again, to be again, to believe again. And that's like oil. That's like the juice right there. All you need is that person who just, yeah. We doing this, hype you up, motivate you, put you where you need to be in life. And so they could be trying to stop you from motivating others or hyping other people up or getting other people prepared for the next part of their life by making you stay here with them and doing whatever this is. Because I don't even know what the fuck that is, but nevertheless, that's what I have for you.